What's up, DramaCast crew? We're kicking things off with a story that's got everyone talking, the shocking aftermath of Charlie Kirk's assassination. We're diving deep into the explosive reactions, the political divides, and the wild accusations flying across social media. Did free speech go too far, or is this just the tip of the iceberg in our polarized world? We're unpacking it all, so buckle up. Next up, the late-night wars are heating up. Jimmy Kimmel's show has been pulled, and the fallout is huge. Hollywood is in an uproar, calling it actual cancel culture, while others are saying it's long overdue consequences. We're dissecting ABC's controversial decision and what it means for free speech in the entertainment industry. You won't believe the drama. Then, we're heading into the ivory tower for a story that's shaking up the science world. Physicist Sabine Hossenfelder claims she's been canceled by her own institution for daring to criticize the research and academic conduct within her field. Is this a chilling attack on free thought, or is there more to the story? We're getting into the nitty-gritty of this academic showdown. And finally, we're circling back to the Jimmy Kimmel controversy, this time with a Hollywood-wide reaction that's nothing short of explosive. Stars are speaking out, calling the move an attack on free speech and a dangerous precedent. We're talking about the real impact of these decisions and whether this is the new normal. Stick around, because this is a conversation you need to hear. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Free speech isn't a free pass for hate. In the wake of conservative activist Charlie Kirk's assassination, the nation is grappling with the explosive aftermath. While many Democrats condemned the violence, a disturbing number of left-leaning individuals on social media platforms celebrated Kirk's death or mocked his widow, sparking outrage and demands for accountability. This has led to job losses for some and ignited a fierce debate about the boundaries of free speech, social norms, and the rise of cancel culture. Conservatives argue that the reaction to these online outbursts is itself a form of cancel culture, while others point to the erosion of basic social norms against violence. The incident highlights the deep political polarization in the country, making nuanced discussions difficult and potentially inevitable excesses more likely. The core issue remains: should the violent expression of political opinions be tolerated, or is there a fundamental social consensus against murder that needs reinforcing? The debate is complex, touching on everything from online accountability to the definition of hate speech and the government's role in policing public discourse. We mourn for Charlie Kirk and for a country struggling to find common ground. But the fallout from this political firestorm is far from over. Get ready, because we're about to expose the real reason behind another major media shakeup that's got Hollywood buzzing. Consequences are catching up, and Jimmy Kimmel is in the hot seat. ABC's decision to indefinitely pull the plug on Jimmy Kimmel Live has sent shockwaves through the media and political landscape. While many on the left, including Chris Hayes and Chuck Schumer, decried the move as an assault on free speech and Orbanism, the core issue lies in Kimmel's deliberate misrepresentation of Charlie Kirk's suspected assassin's political identity. Kimmel falsely labeled the individual as MAGA, ignoring overwhelming evidence pointing to left-wing motivations, including messages on bullet casings and comments from the assassin's parents about his pro-trans worldview. This misinformation, delivered to millions of viewers during a time of national unrest, is deemed unacceptable by critics and ABC alike. While concerns about government pressure on media, particularly in light of the Biden administration's efforts against misinformation, are valid, this instance is presented as a self-inflicted wound by Kimmel. The narrative shifts from cancel culture to consequence culture, emphasizing accountability for irresponsible statements, especially when they exacerbate societal tensions. The firing is seen by many as a necessary step toward de-escalation and a long-overdue two-way street of accountability. But the drama doesn't stop in the world of late-night TV. Prepare yourself, because we're diving into an academic arena where criticism is apparently a career-ending offense. When criticizing science becomes a crime. Theoretical physicist Sabine Hossenfelder has revealed a shocking development. Her former institution, the Munich Center for Mathematical Philosophy, has terminated her affiliation. Hossenfelder claims this drastic action was taken after colleagues complained about her critiques of their research and general academic conduct, and her refusal to tone police her language. She asserts that free speech in Germany is facing a significant problem, particularly within the scientific community. Hossenfelder, who has gained a substantial following on YouTube for her outspoken views, suggests that much of the research in the foundations of physics has devolved into pseudoscience or mathematical fiction, failing to adhere to the scientific method. While acknowledging that some may be offended by her language, she argues it's necessary for clarity, and that the core issue is the proliferation of what she deems garbage papers that are published and funded despite lacking scientific rigor. This situation comes amid broader discussions about conspiracy physics and skepticism towards scientific authority, with Hossenfelder herself having been a target of a Wall Street Journal article that implied she was a conspiracy theorist. The termination of her affiliation, despite her financial independence allowing her to speak freely, raises serious questions about academic freedom and the tolerance for dissent within scientific institutions. This academic fallout is just the tip of the iceberg. Get ready for Hollywood's furious response as stars slam a major network for silencing one of their own. Hollywood erupts as Jimmy Kimmel's show is pulled. Is this actual cancel culture? ABC's decision to indefinitely pull Jimmy Kimmel Live has ignited a firestorm in Hollywood and among media personalities, with many labeling it actual cancel culture and a dangerous attack on free speech. The move follows FCC warnings related to Kimmel's comments on the Charlie Kirk assassination, which President Donald Trump was quick to celebrate, calling for the cancellation of other late-night hosts. Celebrities like Wanda Sykes, Gene Smart, Ben Stiller, and Michael Costa have voiced their outrage, arguing that Kimmel's remarks were protected free speech and that the network's capitulation to pressure, particularly from the Trump administration, sets a perilous precedent. California Governor Gavin Newsom echoed these sentiments, calling the actions coordinated and dangerous. The Writers Guild of America, WGA, issued a strong statement defending the right to speak freely and condemning corporate cowardice in silencing dissent. Adding another layer to the controversy, Nexstar, which owns a significant number of ABC affiliates, announced it would preempt Kimmel's show, citing strong objections to his comments about Charlie Kirk's killing. This widespread reaction underscores a deep division over where the lines of acceptable speech lie, especially in the charged political climate following Kirk's assassination. And that's just a taste of the drama. We've got more shocking headlines coming your way after the break, so stick around. All right, DramaCast fam, let's do a lightning-fast recap. We saw the explosive aftermath of Charlie Kirk's assassination and the intense debate over free speech and social norms. Then, the late-night world was shaken as Jimmy Kimmel's show faced indefinite cancellation, sparking a consequence culture debate. We also exposed the academic fallout for physicist Sabine Hossenfelder, who claims she was canceled for criticizing her field. And Hollywood reacted with fury to the Jimmy Kimmel controversy, slamming it as actual cancel culture. Don't miss a single moment of the drama. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, smash that like button, and follow us on all our socials so you're always in the loop.